Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. I really hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself, within your journey, within everything around you. Because everything is art, everything is artistic, and we all start from zero, which is a blank canvas. We're constantly learning and evolving each and every day. Trying to introduce a little something new here. So if you appreciate it or if you're inspired by it, make sure you credit your girl. Thank you. If you'd like a personal reading, personal message, all the information is down below. And there's no rules here, so if this finds you, it's definitely meant for you. You can definitely watch it. You can binge watch them. Watch it if you're not that sign, because I'm Amanda's Artadvicetarot. You get many things here. That's what's special and different about my messages. It's because even if you don't get one thing, you get the other. Constantly learning each and every day, even if it's the smallest thing. What I started drawing for you was a cloak, but then what I found rather interesting was the indentation clearly visible. It's like a wavy blanket. I'm also picturing how you quickly lift your towel at the beach to set it down on the ground. You're trying to prep your spot. And then I heard your spot is secured. My drawing, weirdly enough, too, has this bat vibe to it. Same with a vampire. Bats can turn into vampires and vice versa. And this reminds me of an animagus. Professor Lupin from Harry Potter turned into a werewolf. However, he had no choice in the matter. And during a full moon, he no longer had control over who he was. Or what he was changing into. Nothing. However, vampires can. They shift between the two depending on what benefits them. Like a cloak. I'm seeing like a disappearing act. It's very magician. You place someone underneath and the blanket is visible. Or it's like visibly more baggy. Either when they transform into something smaller, like a smaller creature, or they just disappear. It's like, where did they go? It's not under there. The thing droops down even more. There's just no weight. Nothing holding it up. I'm getting this in two ways. You, Aquarius, are a shapeshifter in a sense where you are adaptable. You could become whatever you need to be, and I feel like that will be relevant very soon. Just like nothing could possibly get in your way. You'll just always adapt to whatever happens. The second way I'm seeing this is someone is a shapeshifter, as in they can pretend to be something they are not for evil. It's like a vampire and their host. Maybe the reason I was getting the beach towel reference and your spot is secured is because you're laying on the cloak, the blanket. No magic tricks, no shape-shifting. You're in your true final form. So shape-shifting seems to be the art theme here. But shape-shifting in a negative sense is someone that, for example, in love, it would be someone love bombing, presenting a character just to get by the first stage, but then eventually by the second stage, you're like, wait, where's that person? That person never existed because they're a shapeshifter. They shape into whatever will get them by, whatever will get people to like them, whatever will get them attention, whatever works for their current mission. Which is kind of scary. But then for you, I'm kind of seeing it as just, adapting to the changes that are presented to you, getting by no matter what, and I love it. It's not the first time this has happened where I get like one reason and then the second one is kind of completely different, but yeah, I was getting that comparison of how werewolves have no choice. It's like the moon controls them. But when you're a vampire or when you're an animagus, when you have that choice to bop back between the two, it's much easier. It's usually used because being in this form versus the other is going to get you more. And I'm also getting, this is weird, with your, I got you're in your true form. It's like you're laying, like I got the beach towel reference. It's like you're laying down and sitting in your spot. That's it. So I'm getting maybe you reaching your final form took a long time for you to get there, perhaps. Like, is there any more changes? Am I gonna become a different person, or is anything going to impact me in such a way that it does change me again? Even my appearance? Probably not. Something about like this final form. It's like Pokemon. They evolve like once or twice, but then when they're in their final form, that's when they're most powerful. No more evolving. No more cocoon type stuff. So I think that's what I'm trying to get across. So let's see. The other way around sounds very creepy. It's like a personal vendetta for evil. I don't know. We have the Star. I'm getting the purpose isn't to heal. The purpose isn't to help. The purpose isn't to pave your own way to help yourself. It's to harm others or appear in a light that you are not. Yeah, you're not being vulnerable. You're not being honest. Like, this person's clothes are off. They're not afraid to show what they they're not afraid to show what they got going on. Probably confident in their body, confident in their final form. And also, when you can be your most authentic selves, that shows where you are mentally, physically. Like, it shows a lot. It's almost like that word silence, or that saying silence is sometimes more powerful than saying a thing. We have Two of Pentacles. Oh, going back and forth between two identities, two people, the bat and the vampire. It's like, which one am I gonna be today? Which one is going to benefit me today? Which one's going to fit my narrative today? I'm also seeing this in a good way with you again. It's like, which one, what can I do to stay on the right track today? We have the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles. I'm getting something about someone slowly transitions into a different... It's like when a vampire suddenly grows smaller and it's like, where did they go? You would never guess that the bat up there, the animal, would be the vampire. This is a very subtle change or transition, like something you have to look very closely to see. You'd have to examine it. You'd have to know what was going on. So maybe this reading is here for you to understand what's going on. Not everyone is who they present themselves to be. You really need to be careful and look out for yourself. It's not like anyone's out to get you, but there are people, there are things out there that are like prey, that are almost like the monsters, the horror movies we talk about on Halloween. Because remember, it's like the vampire and the host. They want your blood. They want something from you. Sometimes it's not so obvious. That's how I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles. You'd have to be smart enough to notice it. And a lot of people are, which I'm really proud of. They're not blind to it. They're not gonna like jump off the cliff and get... It's like, I'm seeing this is like the danger zone. Kind of seeing the Fool and the Hermit in the same light right now. This one's not paying attention and the other is. It's like, wait, it's really dark out here. Let me get my flashlight. Let me look. I'm also picturing someone like walking into a dark room and the sky, oh my, the sky is already, it's like you see what you get. With you, it's like you see what you get. With you, Aquarius, I completely forgot with like the zodiacs and which one is which card. This is you, Aquarius. Literally, you're the star card. That's what you are. You illuminate. The sky is already illuminated. See? This is weird. The sky, the stars are already beaming on you. Like there's nothing to hide, nothing to find out. But then with the Hermit, it's like he's trying to navigate through the darkness because there's something he's trying to notice that's trying to be like kept on the down low, but it's really not. That's what you need to do with someone, but then this is how you are appearing. It's your final form. It stays forever. Your spot is secured. You're doing well. But then on the dark side, on the flip side, some people go back and forth between two things just because they want to appear a certain way, appear in a certain light because they feel like it'll get them better opportunities, like whatever gets them attention. It's not about helping people, it's about attention. Or it's not because you actually want love. Some people are predators and are not actually looking for what you think they are. I'm going to pretend to be this person in the beginning, but then I'm going to shapeshift very slowly so you can't notice it, but something tells me that's not going to happen. Because even though the Hermit is Virgo, there's the light still. Something about your Virgo placements and Aquarius placements coming together. I didn't even finish these last cards and do the overall energy. I'm just so caught up in this. Oh my god. The full Seven of Swords. Like, watch where you're going. Don't miss this. Don't miss this. I'm saying like two swords, like two important details you're not looking at. Or two important details, things you're gonna barely get. Or you almost missed it. You almost missed the due date. You almost missed the time. If it were any later, it would have been bad. And we have the overall energy, Knight of Swords. Getting this, seeing it in my head, like someone that's about to miss the train, about to miss the bus. Just get it. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where every time, like, his hand was going through the candy machine and that the bus was, like, getting ready to go off right as he was about to turn around. It feels like that. It's very weird. It's not funny, but... Then we have the bottom of the deck. It's probably just left it like that, but it's openness. It's the moon. I mentioned with Professor Lupin, it was like the moon controlled him. Tides control him. But with an animagus, nothing controls them. It's like they have to be their own. It's like they control everything. They set the shots, which is very scary. We have Enlightenment. That's all about the Hermit. And there's a fire here. I'm seeing the fire is like destroying evidence, trying to conceal. But this card, ironically, is Enlightenment, which means something cannot be concealed even if the paper is lit on fire. Even if you almost missed the train, you didn't. Even if you almost fell off that cliff, you didn't. And even if you did make a mistake, this is the Fool's journey. You start from a blank canvas. You're learning each and every day, and I feel like you're going to learn something new about someone or how to deal with it. This is so creepy, guys. Come on, Two of Pentacles. I said something about shape-shifting. It's like doing it with your hands. Like, how can I work with this today? How can I make this convenient for me? Which one should I be? That's terrifying. That's human nature, unfortunately. That's the world we live in. And we have purity. Not everyone's pure. Not everyone has pure intentions. Two different colored eyes. Like, two different people. It's like two different people with two different colored eyes. I'm gonna get a Bob Ross card to end this message. It's getting a little long. I did mention a disappearing act. It was like a magician. I compared it to a magician with like someone's under the blanket and then you lift it up and it's a lot smaller, or you see like a bat come out of it. Don't let something slip out of your grasp, but don't let it disappear. I'm also getting don't let someone get away or get away with this. There's also something important here about letting someone know you see them. Because even though you're seen, there's nothing to hide. That's deep. I didn't expect this to get really deep. Hope you guys get what I'm putting down. A lot of lessons that could be taken from this. Because remember, it's not just about the message, it's about the advice. I'm here to help. We have Bob Ross card, number 4. Seeing that's 4 of Pentacles. Anytime you learn, you gain. So you are going to gain, you are going to learn from this situation. I'm getting you got wind of something, and you need to use that to your advantage. The information almost got away. The information is trying to be like concealed. Just, like, let someone know you're onto them. Let someone know you know what they're doing. There's a lot of shape shifting. There's also something here about, remember I said you were adaptable in a sense. That you're a shapeshifter. You just adapt. But you're in your final form as this like same way a Pokemon would be. Anytime you learn, you gain. It's like someone has growth to do, but I think you're good. Obviously we can improve each and every day, but I really like this for you. Just sums it all up. Anytime you learn, you gain. It's not for no reason. You need to watch that. It's like every little piece of information is important. We always try to ignore the little things, the red flags, and where does that lead us? We don't look for them, and then it gets us hurt. We fall off the cliff. Okay, Aquarius, the star, showing up here for a reason. I love when that happens. That's the end of this art channeled message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. I'd really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah. Anytime you learn, you gain. Remember that. Okay, guys. Bye.